One, two, three, let's start. Hi guys, it's Mandy from MandyleePlays, and in this video I wanted to do a quick kind of thoughts on how I feel about the Switch's design, UI, the way it's handled, and what I think it needs to be improved on. And if we're possibly going to see it in the next Direct, whenever that is. That's a whole different can of worms. But before we start the video, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I am 10 more subscribers away from my 2K goal. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. I do Nintendo content and I'm also a streamer. Alright, so the Nintendo Switch. It is arguably the most weirdest Nintendo thing we have gotten since like ever. And it's not weird where, like, you know, the Wii U had the Wii Pad, but it was still somewhat of a home console. The Switch was something that nobody saw coming. I mean, there were rumors beforehand, but the whole concept of a handheld and a console together really blew people's mind, and it kind of opened people's minds and perspectives on what a gaming console is, what a gaming platform should be or would be. You know, it kind of shook everybody. Honestly, in a good way. And so nobody really knew what to think of it. But, you know, a few years in, I love the Switch. I have a Switch and a Switch Lite. So with all that uniqueness and coolness, a lot of people didn't focus on something that the Switch doesn't do well at, and that is how it presents the games, the whole menu, some features that make things a little bit easier, less clunky. And now a lot of people are starting to notice it as the years go by with the Switch. Recently we had the director of Bayonetta kind of call out the Switch's menu, saying it looked really bad. I mean, he's the director of Bayonetta and he knows what looks good. But he was talking more as in the function of it, and I agree with him 100%. The first thing I would love to see in the new Switch menu is the ability to move and or put games in folders. Because if you haven't noticed, the games that are on display are the games you played recently. The only way to move them is to put a different game, and it moves them a little bit more. So if you have like Xenoblades and Panty Party next to each other, you don't really want to show that off really that much. So there's no way for you to move it unless you put in other games where it's back into the back of it. And okay, a lot of people might say that's not really a big deal, but I think it's a big deal because I like to organize my games. My PlayStation 4 has folders. It has places where I like to put games. I would like to organize my games more between my physical games, my digital games, the games I'm streaming at the time, and games that I'm just playing out of pleasure or because I want to. And I would love to really just make it my own menu, not just the games that I'm playing recently, because while that is true, I mean, you should have the game that you recently were playing, I still think that a little flexibility and customization would go a long way into making it a little bit more personal. Now the next point I would love to see in a new menu for the Switch is themes, colors, any customization would be nice. White and black, so boring. They don't even have solid colors like red, blue, green. But I would love to see themes make a comeback to the Switch, even better than the 3DS, because it's true, the 3DS does have themes. I could show you one here. See? I have my Persona Q2 theme in the background. It has the music and layout of the Persona Q2 game. So something like that would be awesome. Maybe not as in your face like the PlayStation ones, but something a little subtle just to make a little bit of a difference and again customize it to your own taste. Now I hear a lot of people say they like the way it's set up there, which is cool, and I think that if Nintendo were to put a kind of themes and all that stuff, I think the regular menu layout would still be an option. So I feel like it covers both parties, people who like it, people who don't, and I feel like it just furthers the whole customization thing of the Switch. Now my good friend Focus on Me added that she would just like the ability to turn off the Switch internally, then worry about the small power button. delete multiple people from your friends list, and once again have my folders to organize the games. So I agree with her 100% with the friends deleting, so you don't just do it one by one. So I hope Nintendo really gets a wake-up call on this, because little things like that go a long way to making a console that's worthwhile, that's memorable, that's big of an impact. Like that little GameCube menu thing that always plays at the beginning, the I mean, it's etched in my mind at this point. So stuff like that really add to the whole experience of a console, and plus the added functions of a hybrid console and all the uniqueness that comes with it. And I want to stress this, I still want it to be minimal, but not to the point where it's just black and white. I want it to be very tastefully done, not just everything thrown on it, but something a little bit more finesse and a little bit more unique. So that's just my whole point on it. So I hope in this upcoming direct or whatever, when it comes, that Nintendo announces an update for the menu, because that would be awesome. Now they don't have to do it, but I would suggest that they do it, because again, a little goes a long way and it makes a difference with the consumers. But all we can do right now is wait for the direct, which I don't know when it is, but please announce it. I would love to sort out my schedule on that. Now tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Would you like the menu to change? And if so, what aspects would you like? And if you liked this video, please hit that like button. I would appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Again, almost to 2K, which is very exciting. You can follow me at MandyleePlays. I hope you guys have a beautiful day and play a good game. Bye!